These are quick tips for your family cruise. Number 1, download the app. On the app, it's going to tell you everything that you can do. It's going to help you book dinners. It's going to help you book events. And as soon as you get on the boat, please book all the events that you can that are exclusive, that have limited time. Book the restaurants you want that are specialty restaurants that have an extra charge. And I'll talk about those restaurants a little later. Book special activities. If you want to do Sky Zone, you book that as soon as you can and you do as quickly as possible. Also on the app, there is a map and it tells you where everything is. It's really intuitive and easy to use. Also, you can book excursions if you want to. Book excursions through the cruise, you can do it on there too. So one of the coolest things on there, if you buy a photo package, you can see every photo that is taken of you and you can choose which one is the best one that you want from the app. And then you can download it straight from there, because you can download the virtual images and they will print out photos for you as well. A really cool tip on the boat: if you're not docked, then there's no taxes. So you can buy everything you want with no tax. Once it's docked, there's going to be taxes that occur. Another thing, there's travel limited items like alcohol that you can buy on the boat. What I recommend doing, especially as a family, you can bring drinks on board. No hard alcohol, but we just brought sodas with us. So you can do as much as you want. There's a lot of special events, so please look at the events. If it's your anniversary, they'll give you gift certificates and it'll be posted on the app. No one really told me about it and it's kind of confusing if you don't have the app. But having the app, you can see it right there. Click on it and you can use it at that time. It's very easy. There's also a complimentary babysitting service. It's really good. There's one caveat: if they are not vaccinated, then they can't be taken. But we'll get more into that later. And also there's a night owls where they watch the kids from 10 to 12 and they get a special owl doll. So it's very worth it if you want some quality parent time without the kids. 3 of the specialty restaurants have free lunch. So from 12 to 2, you can go to them and check them out. My favorite is the barbecue. That one's a little tricky because you have to walk through the restaurant in the back where they have that like buffet style, and it's really, really good. There's 5 different barbecue sauces. You gotta try them all. They're awesome. The other 2 restaurants is you got like a Mongolian grill kind of thing. You pick what you want.
There you go. You have a
Yay! Nice. And the Italian restaurant, you pick what kind of pastas you want. It's really good. And for specialty restaurants, especially if you want to go to the Fahrenheit 555, which we did, and it's very worth it. All of them but the teppanyaki, children eat free. So it's a great deal. You should really check it out. Good, yeah. Perfect. Wow, that's so nice. The buffets on the ship, they're specialty stations, like a cake station. They change it every day. And a gelato station that's changed every day. And an empanada station that's changed every day. You can order multiple things at the dinner. Take a couple lobsters, couple prime ribs, you're good to go. And you could always take food from the restaurant back to your room. They even give you a cool cover. There's a cool family lounge. There's food, PlayStation 5, video games, a nice area to hang out. The only place that's open 24 hours is the pizza place, all the way in the back of the ship. So if you're hungry, you can always go there. Also, there is room service that's completely free. Hand sanitizing stations around the eating areas, and it's really cool. You just stick your hand inside, it washes it and sanitizes your hand for you. It's great, especially for kids. Gets them in the perfect mood for sanitation, and then you can know everybody else on the ship is really sanitized. Watch out! When you go on shore, don't forget to bring towels, and you're allowed to bring the towels from the boat. Most of the rooms have bunk beds. Use a bunk bed. If you don't want to sleep in it, that's fine. But you really want to use that for extra space. They're extremely cheap. There's like a little metal magnet right here. And you can just clip it on anywhere in your room because everything is metal. It might not look like metal, but they are metal. And it can hold whatever you want. It's pretty strong. It's great. Save space. That's what you need. Get your water shuttle pass the day before disembark to your locations, or you're going to be stuck on the shift until like 1:30. So you need those waterproof cell phone holders. They're clear so you can take pictures in their water, and they can hold your room key. If you book an excursion through the boat, it's going to be really expensive. It's going to be at least $100 a person, depending what it is. Do it on your own, off the boat, it's going to be way cheaper. Like, we had a couple tour guides for the entire day, and it was like $80 for the entire day, and there was one that was like $15 a person on a boat. They drove you wherever you want, they picked you up, dropped you off, picked you up later, and they gave you a full tour for the entire day. And the number one tip is, if you are traveling with a child that cannot be vaccinated, they're going to test them before they go onto the boat. So you have to get there really, really early, go through the process, wait for the child to be tested, and then you get back in line to be checked into the boat. Also, the day before you're going to reach back home, they're going to test them again. If they suspect you having COVID at the time, they're going to secure you in your room and you're not allowed out. And if you're an adult that can be vaccinated, they're going to charge you $100 a test. If it's a child, then it's free. And something to note, if you are not familiar with taking cruises, at the end of the cruise, they are going to charge you a tip fee, basically. So they're going to charge you $100 a person. Even if that person is 2 years old to 90 years old, they're going to charge you $100 a person. Just let that be a factor in when you're planning your trip. But in my opinion, that isn't enough. I also give tips to the people, especially the people that clean your room every day. Okay, guys, hope you got a lot of information. If you have any questions that I didn't get to or anything at all, please let me know in the comments down below. Till then, stay hungry for foodies. Bye.